So yo, what's up guys? Today I'm gonna show you how to play Delta Force on controller. So I know you guys have been watching a lot of videos on how to set it up, and they pretty much went bad, but I found the best settings and also the easiest way how to connect it with controller. So right now I'm playing on controller, so this is the controller input right here. Like literally, this is a controller input, you couldn't even know it. And now this is a mouse input. This is a mouse input. Now that was the mouse input, this is the controller input. And this is the mouse input. Still not playing on controller. I also found the settings. So like, I mean, you can configure it how you like it, but that's like the kind of, I maybe need to tweak it a little more, but accuracy 40, just like, you know, I mean, I could switch weapons, I could melee, like right here, all the same thing, you know. So let's set it up now. Alright, so okay, we're at the browser, right? Now, I want you to download DS4 Windows. You have to have both DS4 Windows and Steam set up to do it. So download DS4 Windows by searching up DS4 Windows 10. If you have 10, you do Windows 10. If you have Windows 11, you do Windows 11. Then you press here, and then you go on the download. Then you download. I already downloaded. So once you download, but I'll download it for you with you to actually make it easier for you. You downloaded, the files opens up, close, and then do not do anything else here. This is just like all of your stuff are transferred to the DS4, and then you just go here, and then you just go to here, and then you set up. So it brings you at this place. Basically, over here, you just have to find your controller. Press all. Right here, mine is 1000, so you have to find your controller, and then you have to put the bitrate at 1000, which is the maximum. And then you install service, and then you restart. That's it. Let's go back, and then let's go right here. Make sure your controller is connected with your computer. So mine is, so I'm all good. Now second thing, we are all done with that. So we'll restart. Alright, we're good here. You go DS4 Windows, and then you would go DS4 Windows right here. Then there we go. That's it, easy. And now it's it got the input from my controller. It's connected. So now once you're all done with that, you've done all this, you go on edit, you go on other, you go on emulate controller at DualShock, you just that's it. And then you have to create the hertz to 1000 max, and then pretty much that's it for the DS4. You apply that, and then you go on access configure, have it controls, check its controls for output, go down, everything's good. Then you go to the touchpad and output to controls. Actually, you have it at mouse. There we go. You have it at mouse, and it's all good. That's pretty much for the DS4. You save it. Okay, now that's it for all. That's for DS4. You can see here settings area. Switch touchpad to switch profiles. Pretty much, there's nothing needs to be done. but the most important part now is controller driver setup. Go here. Okay, so I already installed all of it, but you have to install hid hide driver, and then install faker input driver. I already installed it, so I'm all good for that. And there's actually nothing to do any settings or configure for those. You just have to install it. And for that, and we're all done for DS4. Now we're gonna go to the Steam. Okay, we're gonna go to Steam big picture mode, and now we're gonna go to menu, settings, and controller. I have the gamer ball on, but you don't need to have it on. Okay, have all these off. You don't need them. Have them on, because the input for Delta is weird. I don't know which one they support, but I would rather have it all on. Enable with in-game support. Actually, none of these matter, whatever it works with, but just go to calibration advanced settings, open it. Output settings, gamer ball off, that's good. Now you have to go to desktop layout. I have the official layout for desktop configuration. This is what I have, okay? And then, here we go. This is what I have. There's nothing I have done, like that's all I have. It's that easy. But there's also one more part. You have to go, just exit big picture mode, and then you have so over here press shift and tab. This will open up your game tab for Steam Steam overlay, and then go on controller. Now this is the template I'm using: keyboard, WASD, and mouse. That's the one I'm using. It's the official I'm using. That's it, nothing else. Also, don't forget to have Steam input enabled. If you don't know how to do that, I'll show it to you. You go to Steam, you go to the game, you go to properties, you go enable Steam overlay while in game. Have that on, go on controller, have the enable Steam input on, have override for Delta Force. Make sure it's enabled. Mine is enabled. You see that PlayStation controller enabled. And now we're all set to go. And that's how you connect with your controller with Delta Force. It's a new game. You can try it out. I just made the setting videos for those players who can't play it on controller and want to play it. You see this? Here we go. Okay, now last part is the settings. So my settings, I want to tell you, for controller is not perfected yet, but it's the best I could give. I took time to go through all the settings. Okay, so have the scope magnification adapts automatically. This is basically a settings where if you have it off, right? You have it off, your scope doesn't zoom in, but once you have it on, your scope actually zooms in and you could aim better. So I don't really see that much of a difference. Maybe it's because of just aim matters, but you feel a slight difference, which is good. It zooms in a little bit more on the enemy. Now for mouse sensitivity, I have it 15.08. For vertical, I have 1.34, 1.34. I have ADS sensitive multiplier 0.37, and then for vertical and horizontal ADS is 0.27. MDV only. You can see all that. I haven't changed it. Turn that off. Same thing. I haven't changed any of this. It's all normal. Let's go to game. Just want to make sure everything. If you want to see it again, okay, go to keyboard and mouse again. We got the mouse sensitive done, go to controls and combat. Now, to aim, right? That's where you'll die if you don't have this aim on. It's on toggle, you have to put it on hold. Put it on hold. You don't want to toggle, because when you go in DS4, when you do the DS4 and the Steam input, you're gonna be like this. Like, you don't want that. You want to hold it. So you have it on hold. Everything else the same. Put the hold breath hold. And then go to screen and interaction. For interact, rescue, and execute, go show more. Go to put this on hold too. Because when you're rescuing, right? Like when you're trying to rescue your teammate, and then you just need to hold it. Or if you toggle it, and then when someone attacks you, right? It just cancels it. Because when you get shot, the toggle will just cancel your heal for your teammate. Now show performance parameters. Everything's all that done. Graphics. Decide monitor I have. Put your display adapter. I got mine on. Put it on borderless windows. Aspect ratio. Put it on auto. In frame. In match frame rate cap is depending on your monitor. Mine is 144 Hz, so I did that. Out of match frame. Put it on 60. Sharpness. I had put it on 75. I like it 75. If you want it lower, you could. Default FOV, put it on 120. I would encourage for you to have it 100.5. 120. I know people play it. I even play it, but you could put it on 120. But I advise you play 115. Is the best. Because the best FOV is between 110 and 120, between that range. If your graphics, have it on low. I would have it on medium. If you could have it on medium, please have it on medium. Don't have it on low. Motion blur off, reflections low, texture filtering medium, ambient resolution off, particles all low, distortion low, scene details low, scene view distance low. Now depth of field is on. Honestly, you don't need it, but I have it on. Global illumination quality, I'll say have it medium, shaders at low, textures at medium. If you have like a very broken, like a very low quality graphics card or like a CPU, I would advise you to have all this at low. But I have a very good graphics card and very good CPU, so I could have it at medium. But if I'll make it the best high FPS, have it at low, textures low, streaming low, and then shadows low, everything low for people who have not good enough PC parts. Put this on medium, put this on medium, put this on medium, put this at low, shadows low, shadow map low, pause processing low, ultrametric fog low, animation low. Now, super resolution mode, never have it at Novella DLSS. Have it at your driver or whatever your CPU is. Mine is AMD, so I'll be playing AMD Fidelity Super Resolution 2.0, and I'll put on performance, and then Nevada reflects low latency. It's just something that improves latency, you know. So it only have, if you have NVIDIA, then it'll work for you. So there we go. For audio, have it 100. Headphones, have the HRTF on. It's like sound effects like other games. This is HRTF is the sound effects in this game. Music depends on you, depends on you, depends on you, depends on you. No. This all is it. Make sure you have your mic input and what your mic is, because it goes on default on every game. And that's it. If you like my video, please like and subscribe. And if you want to comment down anything, if it's not working, I'll be there to help.